Welcome to the show! I'm Walpaws, and today, we're diving into the wildest, weirdest facts about Indonesia. What country has over 17,000 islands, a mud volcano that won't quit, and people who take their dead relatives for a stroll? Indonesia. This isn't your average travel guide. Think real-life dragons, floating market chaos, and bananas you should never eat. Get ready to explore a place where the unexpected is just another Tuesday. From mud volcanoes to ancestors dressed better than me, this is Funny World Facts. Let's get into it. Let's go. First up, let's travel to East Java, Indonesia, where you'll find one of the world's most bizarre and relentless natural wonders, Lusi, the mud volcano that simply refuses to quit. Since 2006, Lusi has been erupting without a single day of rest, transforming the landscape and rewriting the lives of everyone nearby. It's not your typical volcano, no fiery lava, no ash clouds, just an endless bubbling sea of thick, gray mud that oozes and spurts from the earth like a living creature. Picture this. A volcano that doesn't just erupt once and call it a day but keeps gushing mud, day after day, year after year. Lusi has already spewed out enough mud to fill 72 Olympic swimming pools every single day. That's millions of tons of mud, blanketing everything in its path, swallowing up fields, roads, and even entire neighborhoods. The sheer scale is hard to imagine until you see it for yourself. Desperate to stop the relentless flow, engineers and workers tried every trick in the book. They even resorted to dropping hundreds of giant concrete balls, each weighing several tons, straight into the heart of the crater, hoping to plug the source and stem the tide. It was a massive, risky operation involving cranes, heavy machinery, and a lot of hope. But Lusi was unfazed. The mud simply swallowed the concrete balls whole, as if they were nothing more than pebbles tossed into a pond. Every attempt to block the flow was met with the same result. The mud just kept coming, unstoppable and undeterred. Trying to stop Lusi is like trying to plug a fire hose with a marshmallow. Futile, messy, and a little bit absurd. The pressure beneath the ground is just too great, and the mud finds its way out, no matter what stands in its path. Scientists are still locked in debate over what actually triggered this never-ending eruption. Was it a powerful earthquake that shook the region just days before? Or was it a drilling accident at a nearby gas exploration site that punctured a pressurized pocket deep underground? Or maybe, as some locals say, it's just the Earth having a particularly bad day. The truth is, no one knows for sure, and the mystery only adds to Lusi's legend. The consequences have been devastating. Lusi's relentless mud has buried entire villages, forcing thousands of people to abandon their homes and livelihoods. Roads, schools, and farms have vanished beneath the thick, suffocating sludge. Yet, in a strange twist, the mud has also created new land, an ever-growing island of earth and clay, reshaping the map of East Java in real time. For geologists and scientists, Lusi is a living laboratory, a geological mystery that challenges everything we thought we knew about volcanoes and the forces beneath our feet. It's a reminder that, despite all our technology and knowledge, nature still has the power to surprise, confound, and humble us. Day after day, the mud keeps flowing, reshaping the land and rewriting the story of everyone who lives nearby. The party never ends at Lusi, and the world's messiest volcano is still going strong, showing no signs of slowing down. For the people of East Java, Lusi is both a disaster and a strange source of fascination. It's terrifying, heartbreaking, and, if you're watching from a safe distance, maybe even a little bit hilarious. After all, it's not every day you see a volcano that throws a never-ending mud party in your backyard. Lusi, the ultimate party crasher, the mud volcano that just won't quit. Unbelievable, unstoppable, and unforgettable. Indonesia's volcanoes are so active, one even had its own mailman, Mbah Marihan, the gatekeeper of Mount Merapi. His job? Delivering messages and offerings to the volcano's spirits passed down through generations. Imagine a job at Must Be Cool with lava, ash, and ancient mountain spirits. Benefits? Spiritual satisfaction. While most of us complain about late packages, Mbah Marihan braved eruptions to fulfill his duty. He stayed at his post through danger, showing legendary dedication. Sadly, he lost his life during a 2010 eruption, but his story is one of bravery and tradition. Next time your mail is late, remember, at least your mailman isn't dodging lava bombs. In Indonesia, even volcanoes get special delivery. Now that's customer service out of this world. Family reunions in Toraja, Indonesia, are next level. They include the dead. The Manene festival means exhuming ancestors, cleaning them up, dressing them in new clothes, and parading them through the village. It's not a horror movie. It's a celebration of love and respect. Ancestors get new outfits, sunglasses, even family photos. It's a surreal, moving tradition that keeps family bonds strong even after death. Imagine explaining, "I'm taking my great-grandpa for a walk this weekend." The Torajans redefined keeping in touch. It's a post-mortem runway show and the ancestors are always best dressed. For them, family is forever, and always in style. A beautiful blend of life, death, and love. Dragons aren't just in storybooks, they're real, and they live in Indonesia. On a handful of remote islands, these legendary beasts roam wild, blending into the rugged landscape as if they've stepped straight out of a fantasy novel. But make no mistake, Komodo dragons are very much a part of our world, and they're every bit as fascinating and fearsome as their mythical cousins. Meet the Komodo dragon, an apex predator that can grow up to 10 feet long, outweigh a grown man, and tip the scales at over 150 pounds. With their thick muscular tails, armored scales, and powerful limbs, they look like something left over from the age of dinosaurs. In fact, they're often called living fossils, a reminder of a time when giant reptiles ruled the earth. These dragons are built for the hunt. They're surprisingly fast, able to sprint in short bursts to chase down prey. Their mouths are lined with razor-sharp serrated teeth, perfect for tearing flesh. And here's the real twist. Komodo dragons have venom glands that deliver a toxic cocktail, making their bite even deadlier. Their long forked tongues constantly flick the air, picking up scents from miles away. One bite from a Komodo dragon is a death sentence for most animals. The venom prevents blood from clotting, causing their prey to go into shock, bleed profusely, and become too weak to escape. Even massive water buffalo eventually succumb to the dragon's lethal bite. It's a slow, relentless process, but for the Komodo, patience always pays off. Their hunting style is as chilling as it is effective. They strike once, then simply follow their wounded victim, sometimes for hours or even days. The dragon's keen sense of smell lets it track the scent of blood over long distances, ensuring it never loses its quarry. When the prey finally collapses, the Komodo moves in for the feast. Visiting Komodo Island is an adventure like no other. To see these creatures up close, you'll need a guide, armed with nothing more than a forked stick. That's right, your only line of defense against a 10-foot predator is a simple wooden stick, wielded by someone who knows the dragon's behavior inside and out. It's a little like bringing a squirt gun to a dragon fight, equal parts thrilling and terrifying. The guides are experts, but even they know that the dragons are unpredictable. The stick is more about distraction than defense, a last-ditch effort to keep the dragons at bay if they get too curious. Komodo dragons are masters of patience. They can lie motionless for hours, watching, waiting, and calculating their next move. Their powerful bodies and sharp senses make them formidable hunters, but it's their intelligence and cunning that truly set them apart. From a safe distance, you can appreciate just how awe-inspiring and intimidating these animals really are. Seeing a Komodo dragon in the wild is like stepping into a living legend. These creatures are proof that monsters from ancient myths still walk among us, hidden in the wild corners of our planet. Their presence is a reminder of nature's raw power and the mysteries that still exist in our world. So, if you ever find yourself face to face with a Komodo dragon, remember, respect the stick, but respect the dragon even more. These animals command awe and a healthy dose of caution. Indonesia is a land where dragons are real, and the line between myth and reality blurs. Here, you're not just a visitor, you're a potential part of the food chain if you're not careful. Wild, scaly, and absolutely awesome, Komodo dragons are a living testament to the wonders and dangers of the natural world. Keep your distance and marvel at the last dragons on Earth. Grocery shopping in Banjarmasin? Forget aisles, try a canoe at the Loch Baintan floating market. Dozens of boats loaded with fruits, veggies, and snacks create a colorful, chaotic river bazaar. Vendors, mostly women, paddle out before dawn, turning the river into a floating kaleidoscope. It's organized chaos, haggling, paddling, and dodging boats selling everything from pineapples to live chickens. You can buy breakfast cooked right on a boat, think food truck, but floating. The best part? It's all face-to-face, connecting you to centuries of tradition. No rent, no parking tickets, just find a spot and open for business. It's a shopping experience you'll never forget. Just beware the durian boat. That smell will haunt you. Floating markets, delicious, beautiful, and pure Indonesia. Indonesia is the gift that keeps on giving, an endless source of surprises, quirks, and jaw-dropping facts that make it one of the most fascinating places on Earth. Whether you're a traveler, a foodie, or just a curious soul, there's always something new to discover here. So let's rapid-fire some wild facts that will blow your mind and maybe even make you want to book a ticket. First up, noodles. Did you know Indonesia is home to the world's largest instant noodle factory? That's right, Indomie, the beloved brand, is produced here in mind-boggling quantities. If you stacked all the noodles made in a year, you could probably reach the moon. The love for Indomie runs so deep that some fans actually get tattoos of their favorite flavors. It's not just food, it's a lifestyle, a badge of honor, and a point of pride for many Indonesians. Moving on to coffee, Kopi Luwak is one of the world's most exclusive and expensive coffees. And it's made from beans that have passed through the digestive system of civet cats. Yes, you heard that right. Despite its unusual origins, people from all over the globe flock to Indonesia just to try a cup. It's a true delicacy, and the experience is as much about the story as the taste. Language lovers get this. Indonesia is a linguistic wonderland, with over 700 living languages spoken across its islands. That's more than almost any other country in the world. Ordering a simple coffee can turn into a linguistic adventure, as you might hear a dozen different dialects in a single cafe. It's a beautiful chaos of communication. Superstition runs deep here too. For example, eating twin bananas, called pisang dempet, is believed by some to bring about the birth of conjoined twins. It's a quirky belief, but one that's taken seriously in many communities. So, when you're picking fruit at the market, you might want to think twice before grabbing those twin bananas. Local wisdom says, pick your fruit wisely. Here's a fun one. Indonesia stretches so far across the equator that it spans 3 different time zones. That means you can literally experience sunrise, midday, and sunset at the same time in different parts of the country. It's like getting a mini jet lag without ever leaving the country. Planning a call or a meeting? Better double-check the time. Nature lovers, Indonesia is home to the world's biggest and tallest flowers, the Rafflesia and the Titan arum, also known as the corpse flower. But don't get too close. These giants are famous for their overpowering stench which smells like rotting flesh. It's nature's way of attracting pollinators, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart. Social etiquette is a big deal here. Never give or receive anything with your left hand. It's considered disrespectful, especially in formal or traditional settings. Accidentally using your left hand can be a major faux pas, so always remember, right is right. With all these quirks, traditions, and natural wonders, even scheduling a meeting can be an adventure. From vibrant festivals to breathtaking landscapes, Indonesia is a place where the unexpected is always just around the corner. And that's your rapid-fire round of wild Indonesian facts. There's so much more to explore, and every visit promises new surprises. So pack your bags, bring your curiosity, and get ready, because the next adventure in Indonesia is always waiting for you. So there you have it, Indonesia mud volcanoes, volcano mailmen, walking ancestors, real dragons, and floating markets. It's a place where myth and reality blur, and every corner holds a new surprise. Geography boring? Not here. Stay curious, laugh at the world's weirdness, and celebrate our planet's wild diversity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time for more unbelievable world facts. Until then, keep exploring.